Welcome to the best day of the Disney cruise.
We made it.
Castaway Cay. We're gonna go get a quick breakfast down at Marceline Market. Then it's island time.
Yeah.
We don't have to be back on the ship until 4:45. We'll probably start making our way back around 4. So
Yeah.
it's a little bit before 9 a.m. So we have all day.
Yep. Very
Let's
excited.
go. Well, it only took 3 days, but we've learned our way around the ship. Just in time to get off and forget all about it. We're on land.
It was nice to be back on land.
Donald's out here meeting some folks at the post office. There's a map of all of Castaway Cay and what there is to do here for reference. So you can take the tram or you can walk it. It's not a far walk. We're gonna walk it. Here we are. This is like the equivalent of driving under the Walt Disney World sign. We made it. Paradise. We're here. So on the left you have 2 shops immediately. There's another shop on the right, but you won't be able to use your Key to the World card at that shop. You need some US dollars. Oh yeah, we'll be back for the merch. Time to find our spot in this sand. So there's plenty of umbrellas, plenty of chairs. Obviously, the earlier you get off the ship, the more prime real estate you have to choose from. So this is one of the main beaches. And then if you go across the buoys over here, this is where you can go snorkeling. Now there are things to see under the water. There's a Mickey statue, there's an old Dumbo ride, all kinds of Disney stuff like that. But nobody tells you where they're at. So I'll tell you, there's buoys way out in the water. So if you want to see the cool stuff, you're going to have to swim way out there. Let me zoom in. So way out here, let me find one. There's one. See that little orange little bobber right there? That's going to take you to something. Might be Dumbo, might be Mickey. Mickey's way out there. I can't remember which one. Just be prepared. If you're going to do the snorkeling, it's a lot of swimming. A lot of swimming. Everybody that goes in the water out there has to wear a life jacket. But you can see the distance to get to the bobbles. The buoys. And if you get lucky, there's a sea turtle out there too. And there's all kinds of fish and other things to look at. There's a sunken ship. Definitely recommend. It's going to be our station for the day. A nice little umbrella. And they even put out little regular chairs for you to sit in too, so that's cool. We're gonna go to the shops before everything sells out or gets picked through.
It's really hard to remember where the chair is. I was having trouble when I came back up. I'm like looking around everywhere.
At the very beginning of the beach, they have tubes and little like raft things you can lay on, and you can take those out into the water. Okay, here we go. Castaway Cay. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. Interesting pattern. It's blue, but it's like kind of stripy. $35 for the t-shirt. Let's see if they're all the same price. That's a very bright orange shirt.
Yeah. I like the print, but I don't like the color. I really like that other shirt, but that doesn't have my size.
And now these don't have prices. I would assume $35 per t-shirt. What's this one over here? Kind of plain. Disney Cruise Line got Goofy. See me chillin'. Right on, brother. Here we go. You got outfits for the whole family. Dress, smaller dress, shirt for little man, tank top, maybe a really tiny dress. Yeah, 9 months. Okay. And the old polo for pop. The polo is 65. Or button up. I guess it's not a polo. Cruise vibes. I like the colors. Vacay all day. Castaway Cay. This one's 40. Ouch. See what we got going on over here. Kind of like a tie-dye. Take my glasses off. I can't see. It's kind of tie-dye, like green and white. 35. So I would budget $35 per t-shirt if you want to shop at Castaway Cay. This one's 40. Castaway Cay, Bahamas. It's another button up. I kind of like this one. It's giving polo, but it's not. This one's 65. That's a good color. Disney Cruise Line. Anything on the back? Nope. Good times and tan lines. Let's go, Stitch. Here's a zip up. And the zip up is 55. Got a ringer. Drift away. There's like a, this is a crop top cut off, got little strings. Well, these shirts are going to cost you $30. Kind of like this one. You got these guys. It's my kind of color. Got Mickey down here, filled in with all kinds of tropical flowers. There's your tie-dye. We got more designs right here. I think we saw, yeah, that one was outside. That green one, that's just too much for me. Seize the day. See, like this one's confusing because it is pronounced Castaway Cay, but this is a play on best day ever, so it'd be best key ever, but it's, you know what I mean? Stitch. Yeah, here's that green one. It's just a bit much. Sandy toes, carrot nose. It's a good shade of pink. Oh, you can match. Blue. There's one of those UPF tops. Really like the back of this one. It's like a mint green. Here's a Stitch shirt. Nothing really Castaway on it. Just kind of Stitch. That almost looks like the heart of Tafiti. Yeah, no Castaway.
Thank you.
Here are your Spirit jerseys. Castaway Cay. It's got a little map of the island down here.
That little light hoodie that's over there is really cute.
There's another UPF. Pretty cool. No price on the Spirit jersey. I would assume 80, 85, 90, 300. Some items have been secured. We're going to follow the path. There's one other store down kind of in the mix of everything else. So this is going to be your Bahamian store. So you won't be able to use your room key to the world on anything in there. You need the good old cash. Cash is king. All kinds of outerwear. Islandy type stuff. A lot of stuff that says Bahamas. Some shirts with fish. Bathing suit, just in case. And this little market area here. You got cold drinks over here. That's where you can find the souvenir cups. They have an Olaf and a Sven. Over there's a little bar. I see another Castaway Cay souvenir cup and a pineapple. We have those coconuts. See the coconuts? I do like the pineapple. Maybe we'll get one of those. And this is your other store. Similar merchandise. Should be a little bit different. There's the UPF. The other store didn't have that. Is that a hoodie or a zip up? Zip up. This is a much smaller store, very tight, but you will find other things in this store that's not in the first one.
I think this is so cute.
What's that, a little boat? A little water toy? Here's a long sleeve shirt. Touch of paradise. Look at Mickey living his best life. Nothing is better than doing nothing. Donald. There's the front. Some tropical Disney Cruise Line ears. No price on these. And they have a couple prints as well. Found a Christmas ornament for $30.
That is so cute. I love that.
There's two more Spirit jerseys. This one's half net, mesh, whatever you want to call that. Thank you. I like the back. I'm definitely not wearing a fishnet. And is this a UPF? It feels like it. Yes, it is. Very nice. Okay, we got our merch. We are set up, putting stuff away, and we're getting in the ocean. Cold? So we're not that far off the shore, but you can't touch already where we're at. So if I fall through this tube, going under. I'll take some more of that sunshine. I don't think it's gonna rain. Should pass on by. These are all the people snorkeling, looking at all the cool stuff. Supposed to stay away from this rope, but the wind keeps pushing us toward the rope. We're gonna get thrown out. If you keep walking along the beach, just keep on going past all that and around. That's where the adults only section is, Serenity Bay. There's also cabanas that you can reserve for rent. The heads up, that's a bar. There is a slide. That's your slide, I believe. Pro tip, bring hats and sunglasses you wouldn't mind losing to the island, because you never know what's going to happen when you get off them slides.
Literally ate my glasses in a black hole, and you even tried to like jump in there to get it. Like,
not going to happen.
gone.
Lifeguard told us, watch out for the stingray. Not to step on him. I think I see him, he's lurking. Tiffany's like, yeah, nope, I'm out of here. All of a sudden she can paddle. I keep getting stuck on this rope. I'm going over. I feel like something just bumped me. I'm uncomfortable. Couple beverages. Got the souvenir pineapple cup. Beautiful. I just got a blue moon, and he gave me a free water. He said, "You gave me a new drink recipe, I'll give you a water." I said, "That's the deal." My tips for picking where you're going to sit on the beach. We stayed closer to the ship. The ship is right down there. So we're going to have a shorter walk getting back on board. Now the beach stretches all the way down, and there's a bar over here, and there's another bar down there. There's a bar on the dock out here type thing, and the food is right past these trees. Cookies BBQ. And if you go all the way down, there's Cookies too, and there's also that second shop we went in down there. It's kind of like a little hub. So if you want to sit closer to that, you'll have closer access to all those things, but you're going to have a longer walk back to the ship. Just depends on you and how you want to do things. If you spend all day in the sun, though, remember, you're going to be tired. That sun will take you out. I'm going to go check out the food selection over at Cookies. So just like on board the ship, you can get your own fountain beverage right there. And there's an ice cream machine, actually 2 ice cream machines right there, self-serve. And this is Cookies BBQ. We got chips, we got grilled sweet corn salad, red skin potato salad, macaroni pasta salad, coleslaw, fruit salad, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs. You got a barbecue beef brisket sandwich, yum. Cajun spiced rotisserie chicken, ribs. And we got sauerkraut. We got a honey and bourbon glazed seared salmon fillet, corn on the cob, vegetarian bean chili. Interesting. Couple desserts, chocolate brownies, chocolate chip cookies, a pineapple raspberry crumble cake. That's different. Ooh, little corn muffins. If you need any condiments like ketchup, mustard, steak sauce, stuff like that, that's going to be all the way to the right. They have a little stand here. And all these windows, they just repeat. So you just pick a window and they'll all have the same options. For seating options, you can go underneath any of these pavilions. You can take it back to the beach, to your lounge chair. You can eat wherever you want. We've elected to sit in this partially shaded table over here, have a little piece. I'm not that hungry. I had to try that Cajun spiced chicken. Got a hot dog, ketchup, potato salad. You ate your macaroni salad, cheeseburger, a brownie, chips, and some fruit. My new drink of the cruise is Sprite, splash lemonade, a little bit of unsweetened iced tea. It's like an Arnold Palmer, but not. It's an Arnold Schwarzenegger. On your way into Cookies, you have all kinds of fruits. It's a fruit bar, sliced fruits, whole fruits, and right past there you can find a little smoothie and bar section. Okay, I'm going to attempt to go snorkeling. I don't know if I waited too long, because it is something you have to reserve, but I feel like they'll have fins and a mask for me, so taking the GoPro, we'll go see some stuff. Babe's gonna hang out here.
I'm gonna lay out and maybe take a nap.
Take a little sun nap.
Make sure you come back up here when you're done, so like I know, like, you know.
I'm not going out there for more than an hour.
Okay.
So let's go see what we gotta see. Okay, we're good to go. They have tons of like snorkeling stuff over there. I don't think it's something you ever like need to make a reservation for, or you can like prepay, but there was like nobody in line. So I got my life vest, fins, snorkel, and a mask. Let's go. When they give you the life vest, it's deflated, so you just gotta give it a little. And they do kind of yell at you if you go like under the water and like dive down and stuff. Some people go out there and like deflate this so they can get a better look at the stuff out there. I'm gonna play it safe.
So while Josh is out snorkeling, I went ahead and filled up my water bottle. I brought my Little Mermaid Corksicle, and thankfully it's like right past this way is like where you can get soda and fill up your water and stuff. And I also got an ice cream cone, and they were just shutting it down, so I literally just made it in time to get it. So yeah, got an ice cream cone and filled up my water. I'm gonna lay back down in the sun, close my eyes and rest.
That's no joke. That is no joke. It's that sad time of the trip. 4 o'clock. Time to leave Castaway. Until next time, Castaway. Oh yeah, there's coconuts on the trees out here. Taking the tram back. Got a big old bag of merch. Let's roll, baby. Here we go. Back to the Wish. It's a ride.
Well, it's very bumpy. I feel like we're on like a little, like the safari. Doesn't it kind of feel like the safari?
Yeah.
That like bumps you around. But that view is beautiful.
We are moving. I don't even think the parking lot trams go this fast. Jesus. Pretty big ship. Pretty large. Where's Pascal? There he is. It's okay, Pascal. And we're back. And just FYI, if you have kids or maybe just somebody not that intelligent in your group, you can't bring like anything back, like a seashell, a blade of grass, say flower, none of that. When they do check your bags when you get back on board. Hey, that's where we're going. Deck 10. We are back. Just like that. Beach is empty. Everybody's back. Well, mostly everybody. I don't see any trams.
I have 10 minutes to get back on the ship.
Better move it, people. I wouldn't mind getting left at Castaway Cay.
I would like to go back on door caps.
If you do the snorkeling, look how far out you're gonna go. Like I was all the way. Where's the lifeguard? Is that the lifeguard? That's the lifeguard for snorkeling right there. And on the other side, you can see some of those buoys. So see those 3 buoys? That's where you'll swim to find the stuff. Mickey he's one of the last ones. He's either that white one to the left or that white one to the right. I can't remember. Lots of swimming. Not us watching Moana in the Moana room. We are on our way to the show. Tonight is Aladdin.
Very excited. And then we get to go to dinner pretty shortly after.
I'm pretty excited just from the looks of this. Aladdin. Our last dinner is at 1923. We're sitting on the Roy side, the Tooth Fairy side. Santa Claus 2. Hey, Moana. Loving all the cases. Plenty of things to look at. Awesome, thank you. Yes. The theming. It's even on the salt and pepper shakers. Let's go. I like it in here. Let's take a little look at the menu. Alright, appetizers. Salads. Soups. Oh, a bread service. Love me my carbs. entrees. I'm looking at you, peppered filet mignon. A couple vegetarian options, and your lighter notes. Stay away from the lighter notes. Bread, yes. Open that up. What do we got? That looks yummy. Someone's gonna have to figure out if that's butter or whipped cream. Whipped cream and chives. Disney World needs a restaurant like this. I feel like that was kind of like the idea behind Steakhouse 71, but this is my style. This feels nice. For my appetizer, I went with the tortellini. Colorful. And the burrata. We both went for a little Caesar salad. These croutons look good. Main course, I went with the filet. And for the lady, pasta. Here's the dessert menu. Loving the sketches in the background. They made us a crab. And so, our cruise comes to a close. Crap. Time to book another one.
No.
No, we'll go on one eventually, but we're not in a rush to go on another cruise.
Yeah, we're not really cruise people. I feel like we're definitely more resort stay people, for sure.
Disney cruises are awesome. I am actually scared to even try another cruise line because I've only ever done Disney.
I just feel like on the cruise, like, once you're on the cruise, like, you're just stuck on the cruise.
Yep.
I feel like at least, you know, when you're staying at a resort, you can go wherever you want to go. You know what I mean?
And
have more, like, freedom to, like, do, like, whatever.
I think the sea day kind of took us out too, because you're just there's tons of things to do. Just depends on you, what you like. That's pretty much it.
I just feel like for me, like, I can only get in the pool for so many days at a time where I'm just like not interested in this anymore.
And sorry about the wobbles. I'm trying to adjust. In the beginning, earlier days in this cruise, I said I wasn't comparing the Wish to the Dream, and today that's what I was kind of thinking about. Is we've been on the Dream and we've been on the Wish. I would rather go on the Dream again.
Me too.
There's nothing wrong with this ship. I just think the Dream, for what we do, function better as a vacation vessel. And it mainly comes down to the adult area, I think, is superior on the Dream.
Yeah.
You have an actual pool, and then you can kind of scoot out of the pool and walk up while you're still in the water and go up to the bar. There's more hot tubs. And this adult section, you have the infinity pool was cool, but it would be nice to actually have like a pool.
And if it was bigger.
Yeah.
I feel like it definitely was not big enough for like
the
amount of adults that are here, you know.
And then
because even people with kids, like they send their kids off to the little basically daycare thing, and then they go in the adult only. So it's not like it's just a few people that like come with no kids, and those are the only people that's there. That's not the case. So it was just like packed the entire time.
What was the other like main thing?
I think that both the shows and the food is better on the Dream.
The shows, when we were on the Dream, those shows were literally like, I've never seen a Broadway show, but I would consider them Broadway caliber. They were like, I was into the show, like I was locked in. I wasn't looking around. There were even some tears. The ones on here, I will say Aladdin was pretty cool.
I really liked it.
There's a lot of like big moments in Aladdin.
And like a lot of like really cool like setups.
Yeah.
Like all the different props and stuff they brought out. Like that one scene where it actually looked like a room where they had like the poles, like the fake looking poles, but it actually like looked like real poles.
And that was my issue with the Little Mermaid show. There's like very minimal stage production.
I definitely feel like I see now like what you're talking about with it after seeing Aladdin, because it was very like there was a lot of props, there was like a lot of like rearranging like the stage and stuff, so now I can kind of see what you're talking about, but like I still really liked The Little Mermaid.
And no spoilers, but a whole new world scene in Aladdin, that was good.
Yeah, that was really cool.
The genie was good.
He was so funny.
For my sense of humor, it was funny. I get it.
He thought it was corny.
It was
I thought it was hilarious.
There were some corny parts, but
but I mean, it is a Disney cruise line, so it's like
family
geared towards
oriented.
kids. Yeah, it's supposed to be like silly and corny, and like so everyone gets the jokes.
I definitely liked. Was it called Cabanas on the Dream? The buffet on the Dream.
Yeah, I think so.
I think worked a little bit better. We never had a problem really getting a table. This time, you're gonna like do a couple laps until you find somewhere to sit, or you're gonna compromise like we did at breakfast and we just sat at a dirty table.
Yeah, I also liked how they offered like when we were on the Dream, we decided to not do one of the dinners, and so we went into Cabanas, but they had like it was, instead of a buffet, it was like a sit down.
Yep.
And like so like you still got like a sit down meal, and it was still like good food. We had like chicken and vegetable. I can't remember everything that we got, but
Triple
so it was
vegetables.
like 5 years ago. But it was like still a sit down like nice meal, and like the buffet place here, Merciless Market, they don't do dinner. They only do breakfast and lunch. So and then they seem to close up the outside places pretty early too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you decide to not do dining, like your rotation, basically your only other option is room service. So I mean, it wasn't terrible. Like I mean, we were still able to eat. Like it was fine, but I just feel like it would have been nice to have, that option of like sitting down somewhere else if we decided to not do. Like I just liked that the Dream, had that option.
Restaurants. The Marvel thing, it's a very cool restaurant. I like the lighting. I like all the show you're following is pretty cool. Food, eh.
It was okay.
It was okay.
I liked the chicken that I got, but like I said before, all the sides were like super bland. And that was not from the lighter menu. It was just bland. It just didn't have butter, salt, pepper, nothing on the vegetables or the potatoes.
Now, and this is all subjective anyway, but for us, Arendelle is at the bottom because of what we like to eat. Nothing was really
so weird.
Clicking on that menu.
No, not one thing. And I think that's the night that I got the lighter.
Yes,
portion,
that
right?
was
was disgusting.
Big swing and a miss.
It was really gross.
So be prepared if you're getting the lighter option or whatever it's called.
Yeah, there's no seasoning.
No, just plain food. 1923.
That was a hit.
That was my kind of restaurant. That's a restaurant I would go to if it wasn't on this ship. I would go there.
Like I didn't like my appetizer, but that's just because of me, not because of the food. Like I gave it to him and he ate it and he liked it.
Burrata.
I just am very like weird about things, and like I wanted to try it just because I mean, like I said, it's the cruise and you get to try things, and that's the best part about cruising is you get to try it, and if you don't like it, then whatever. So that's what happened. I didn't like it, and so I just gave it to him, and he actually ended up liking it. But I really liked my salad, and then my entree was this pasta. It was in like a, what sauce? It was like a cream sauce. But
a Prosecco cream sauce.
Yeah. And then it had, what was the little chopped up meat thing? It's not bacon, it's something.
Pancetta.
Yeah. It was like cut up like super, super tiny.
It's like thick bacon.
And it was so good. It was definitely my favorite meal out of the entire cruise, like including everything, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. It was my favorite. I actually ate every single bite of the pasta. It was really delicious.
Now, the service, whether it was the Dream or this ship, completely equal. Everybody greets you. Everybody says hi. Everybody asks what they can do for you. Everybody...
Yeah, they were very nice. Everyone was amazing.
They do their job to the fullest. I have no comparison between the two ships. I think they're both on point with Disney Cruise Line service. I wish we could get some of this action back over to Disney World, but that's a whole other conversation for another day. We did learn, chatting with one of the bartenders, Omar. I said, when do you get like time off? Like, when do you take days off? These people are on this ship for 5.5 months. Let's just call it 6 months. They work.
I thought he said 5 months.
He said 5.5.
Okay.
But they work every single day, 10 to 12 hours, just depends. And then they take 2 months off, and then they come right back. I could never in my life.
No.
Because, yes, you're getting new people on board every 4 days or 7 days, depending on what type of cruise it is. But you are going through those same exact motions for months at a time. I would literally cherish when I got to like clock out and go sit in my room
I would
or
just
whatever.
be so burnt out. I could not do it.
And I was observing a lot. Like, as said in an earlier vlog, your servers do a lot more than just go to the kitchen and bring your food back to you. They're prepping stuff. They're getting stuff like out of the little like tin things after they bring it out from the kitchen so it stays hot. Dressing your plate, all kinds of stuff. So, other than that, yeah.
Well, real quick, back to 1923 because we kind of stopped talking about that quickly. I was also gonna say it wasn't just my favorite food; it was also my favorite theming.
Yes.
So I absolutely love like all the vintage Disney movies. So I thought it was really cool how they had some of the newer ones too, like Princess and the Frog. But they had like a ton of like really cool like these like almost like box like
cases.
Window case things of like drawings and like little like figurines and like stuff
like 3D molds so artists can get an idea.
All these like really cool things like looked very like sketch like artistry type of things, but it was just so pretty and I just really liked how like classy looking it looked. And then also they also had the dessert that I got was like a cheesecake apple thing, and that was my favorite dessert that I tried as well.
I missed the desserts in our vlog. They came out, I think did every restaurant do it? We got a congratulations like little dessert from each place because we put down when we were checking in for the cruise on the app that we were celebrating our honeymoon. So little perks.
They actually sung a song to us this time.
They did
because it was our last night.
It was fantastic.
They were like saying something about like happy honeymoon or something like that. Like it was funny, but yeah, I really liked our I don't know if she's called a server, but her name was Shelby, and she was really, really sweet. I just thought she was so sweet and nice, and she was like super informative about like all the foods and stuff, and she had like suggestions, and she was just like really like a delight. It was like so smiley and just like really sweet and like chill at the same time, but like personable and stuff. It was just like a pleasure like seeing her every night.
You know, some people are like like, yes, it's your job to be friendly and nice and whatever, but if you lay it on too thick, we see through it.
Exactly.
And then it's just weird. She was
just genuinely nice,
kind of being herself. Some people to look out for if you're coming onto the Wish, that we'll tell you about anyway, is so Shelby, who was our server. You have an assistant server, your server, and then the head server. Marcelo is the bartender in the adults only, the Cove Bar area. He's super chill too. You just tell him what you want and he kind of gives you like a okay, and like doesn't matter how busy he is, and all his drinks are. And Omar in the Bayou was our favorite bartender over there. He was the guy that was sharing his off time with us. Again, super the composure while they're just getting killed all day. Like they're just like, yeah,
And
whatever
our
you
room
want.
attendant was really nice too. I forgot his name.
Romeo, I think it was. Not Romeo.
No.
Romello, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was Romello.
But same
right.
thing.
But yeah, he was really nice.
These people, they know your name. Like we walk out of the door and they're always asking like, how is everything? What do you need? Blah blah blah. So it feels like concierge service, but we're not even in concierge. And if you go to Disney World and book club level, like that's the kind of service you get. But they need to get it on every level.
Yeah, it's just really nice to like come here and like not have to worry about anything. Just feels like very worry free. Like you know, like you can leave your stuff down and like not worrying about like someone stealing it or it's just like very like you literally have no worries on a cruise.
And that's why I love Castaway too, because it's all the same people. Everybody on this ship was at Castaway with us, so like our phones are sitting out on lounge chairs. I mean, we cover them because of the sun and stuff, but like we had a bag of merchandise, and like you just don't even have to worry about it. You just put it with your stuff, and it's not even a thought. And it was nice being on a second cruise because our first cruise was like, go, we got to do this. We got to, let's go here. What's over here? And now it was, even though we haven't been on this ship, our pace was slower. It was more relaxed. Watched a couple movies in the room.
I feel like also like it's our honeymoon, so I feel like we just really wanted to like relax and just take it in the time being here, you know.
But now it's time to plan the next vacation. Gonna be a little bit.
Yeah,
it's time to get ready for
Christmas.
Get ready for Christmas. We'll do a decorate with us vlog while we're pulling out all the stuff. Other than that, we'll see you real soon. And if your dreams don't come true, make them.
Bye.
That was a dramatic pause.
I was gonna say, why did you do that?